it's Pupmeister, and today we are going to be learning how to make this ultimate automatic sorter. Why do I call it the ultimate sorter? Well, here I'm just showing up to 10 and with single double chests, but you could very easily expand the double chests. And you can sort an unlimited amount of things with this. In other words, if you have, I think Minecraft has like somewhere around 400 different items, you can sort them with this. This can be as large as you want, and it's completely silent. And even better, that was in my basement. But here is where you throw everything in. In other words, right when I come in from my adventures, I can open this and throw stuff in that I want automatically sorted. It's that simple. So let's get started. I've already placed the chest up here where I can just put in whatever I want. You can see the hopper underneath. So this I can throw in whatever I've got and it will go right into the sorting system automatically, right up here where it's nice and handy. So let's go take a look down below. The plan here is to dig some stairs down right here. So we're going down. So basically, I think I'm going to start around here, something like this. In order to build this, you need at least 5 blocks high and 8 blocks deep or wide. And those each include a space either above it or behind it, just so that if anything goes wrong or we need to look at it from a different angle, it's just not right up against a block. You know what I mean? So 5 high and 8 wide. So at this point, I think what I'm going to do is dig out a huge area down there to get it ready, and then we will continue. Okay, so as you can see, I decided to go the other side. I've already turned the hopper this way. Okay, so there's a hopper above this one going straight down where the floor would be, and then the chest. And then it's going to start coming this way. All right, so let's take a look at what we're going to need for this build. Now, I'm making 10 of them, so I've got all kinds of extra stuff here, but what you see at the top is what you will need for one single sorter, okay? So you'll need a redstone repeater, a redstone comparator, a redstone torch, 3 redstone dust, 3 hoppers, 2 chests, 44 of something that you will never sort. Okay, for me, that's dark oak slabs. I will never have dark oak slabs go through this. So you need something that you will never ever sort, and you'll need 44 of them for each sorter. So make it something that's easy to get as well. And you'll need 7 cobblestone, or any block you want to use. Okay, so let's begin with the blocks. Again, I'm going to leave an empty space here so I can kind of walk around them. Okay, so you're going to want a block, a space, a block, space, space, block, block. Okay, so that's kind of what the first part will look like. Now you want to grab your repeater and you want to throw it in there just like this. So sort of the 2 things facing forward. And you want your redstone torch to be right there. Now you're going to create a T on this one. Okay, so just like this. And then over on this side is where you're going to be putting your chest. And then you're going to want a hopper into the chest, just like this. Okay, if you want to See from the other side. Then up on top here is where we place the repeater, or the comparator, sorry. And then you want to place a hopper going into the comparator. Okay, just like that. Then you want to grab your redstone dust and basically put it on these three. And then you want to place your 44 dark oak slabs, or whatever you're going to use that you're never going to sort, up here. And you can go 11, 11, 11, 11 like I just did. You can go 1, 1, 1, 41. Whatever works for you. I like everything nice and even, so I'm just going to do that. And now you want to put whatever you want to sort into this spot right here. So for this one, let's do some coal as an example. Okay, this could be redstone, it could be diamonds, it could be anything you want it to be. And that is pretty much one complete sorter. So why did I need a third one? Well, this third one is all about moving the items along. Let's just for now place a temporary block there and a temporary block here. And this is where we want another hopper, and it will be going this way, okay? Because they'll all be connecting this way. So for now, I'll get rid of that. And that is what we have to connect. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over, and 1 off the ceiling. So let's just dig out here. There it is. Let's bring it this way so we know where we have to connect. Okay, so right there. And then here we can go, actually let's block this up first. Okay, and then we want to go down. And then right here, we want to go in that way. Okay, so it looks like we are good to go. So let's fill this all up again. And it can all just be filled in here. One more block here. And now we can put in what we were thinking of doing before. Just like that. Okay, so now it becomes like stairs. All right, and then we'll need one more stone block right there. And there we go. So now we have our full hopper system to move our products through. This hopper right here that goes into the chest likes to keep one coal. But for some reason, if this is empty, it likes to keep one. But this will happen, so just know that there will be one extra item in this hopper at all times. And then expanding it from here is quite easy. Now, we started with blocks under here, but you could put yet one more hopper facing in towards the blocks over here, and then put another double chest if you want more storage. And you can even bring the floor down another level and put a third chest and a fourth chest, etc., if you want that kind of storage. Now, expanding this to have all 10 sorters, like was my plan, is fairly easy. Now you just have to go 9 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like that, and that gives us 10 across. Okay, and same here. Go 9 more. And same here, 9 more. Then you can come up over here and put all of your repeaters in, one after the other, just like that. And then on this side, you can put all of your redstone torches. So it's really just the first one that's a little work, and then you can just totally keep repeating. All right, so now you want to do these 3 all the way to the end, just like that for all 10. Okay, and then you guessed it. We're going to put all the comparators down, just like that. And then you want to cover this whole thing with redstone, all of it. And it's okay that it connects. You just want to cover all this in redstone. So there you go. And then the next thing you want to do is you can put in all of the chests. Okay, now you have all of the chests in. Okay, so now you want to hop over on the chest side. You want to put your hoppers facing into the comparator. Okay, just like this. And you can just go along and just aim at this little spot right here, crouch, and place it in, just like that. So all of these, as you can tell, are all facing towards the comparators. And now that we've done that, just like we did in the first one, we need to fill each of these with whatever block we are never going to sort. Okay, so do this for as many of them as you have. At the end here is where we want to place our chest, and this will take in anything that is not sorted in this area. Okay, so we want to come up here and we want to place all hoppers facing forward. And I guess we'll just have to get out of the way here for the last one. Okay, and there we go. So they're all facing forward, all going this way into this chest. But in the meantime, they're going across all of these that sort out whatever you want in these chests, just like that. So now, the next thing I have to do is figure out, what do I want sorted in these other 9? I just put in here, things like sugarcane and lapis, nether quartz, and then other blocks like andesite. Now, in order to keep organized, you'll probably put a wall up here. So I think I'm just going to use stone to keep the same motif, so to speak. So I'll just put a wall of stone across the front. And of course, keep in mind, you want it bright enough over here so that things do not spawn on you back here, okay? Now, if you're going to do this wall, you're going to have upside down stairs along the bottom in order for the chests to still open up. So, that is why we left this undone up to this moment, Okay, so you basically just want to continue. Okay, and that will give the same appearance as being a completely solid wall. So the next thing you want to do is place the remaining hoppers underneath, going into the chests. Okay, just like this. And there you go. And it should basically look like that. And if you want to put, say, one more torch up there, just to make sure, just to be like super safe and have nothing spawning around here, you could put even a torch down under in there, just so no spiders or who knows what, just to make sure nothing spawns in here. And then, as you can see, you've got your chest, and you can make this, of course, a double chest if you want to catch anything that isn't being sorted. I mean, you have an idea, for me anyway, with just 10 chests, I have an idea what's in here. So this should be plenty to catch anything that I'm not sorting. However, you can make this as long as you want. You just have to keep this whole thing going. So you just keep on going. Or you could do 200 this way, and then of course take this channel and bring it forward and across, and then keep going on this way, coming back. And then you could have the other 200 this way. So however you want to do this, you could have some on the end as well. However you want to organize it is completely up to you. And then of course here, you could put a door in. So I could do that. And that will bring me into the back if I ever need to get back in here, and have another door right here. So you can open it and pick anything that didn't get sorted. So this is what my sorting system will look like. Now the other thing you want to do, so you know what the heck is in here, is I prefer an item frame. So I suggest putting the item frames right above the chests so you know what is in them. Now we can put this coal in the item chest like that, so you know exactly what is in here. Same with the cobblestone and the dirt. All right, and there you have it. So this will, at a glance, tell you exactly what is in your sorting system. And if I need more, I can always expand it later. And because we can get back here, we can always dig a trench down here to place another chest and another hopper, whatever we have the space to do it. So now we can start sorting and getting rid of all the extra stuff that we did not need, and it will all automatically sort itself. And if you needed to, you could make this a double chest as well if you come home with like a ton of stuff. And the other thing I like about this system is it's completely quiet. And I'm just going to keep putting stuff in here. And when I am done, we'll go downstairs and we will check again to see if everything's sorted properly. Okay, the very last bit is gone now out of my chest. Okay, we know nether wart isn't down there. So let's go see if everything's sorted properly. We got coal, excellent. We got cobblestone, dirt, sandstone, diorite, granite, andesite, nether quartz, lapis, and at the very end, we have sugarcane. Okay, so the nether wart should be at the very back here, and there it is. So everything is working perfectly, which is great. Good to see everything is working perfectly. Thank you so much for watching. It's easy to make. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.